Alright, it took me literally having to reload this entire. I am in my astronaut suit. What happened to my tiefling skin?
The journey out of Icewind Dale is slow and treacherous. The snow
Oh,
hindering your progress with yetis taking
oh,
advantage
that
of your
looks so
predicament.
cool.
Still, after repelling a few raids, you manage to round the spine of the world, feeling the fresh, warmer breezes rising from the south as you turn east and skirt the foothills as you make for Mithril Hall. You keep the fetid, troll-infested swamps of the Evermoors to your right as you near your destination, climbing the last slope in the mountain shadow and passing through the dwarven city's main gates, hoping to find the lair of the Starspawn.
Okay, so I wasn't supposed to have the immolation spell yet. Huh? Hold on, I need to get correctly. Where is it? Here it is. Oops. Alright, we're back to being a tiefling. Let's go forth. Oh, this looks so pretty. Well, that's not a good thing.
Lots of guards on duty. It certainly seems that something has the dwarves on alert. Whether it has to do with us.
Honestly, I hope it does. As bad as that could be for the dwarves, it was a long way to get here, and I don't want this trip to be for nothing.
Agreed. Though I will be more than happy to leave these tunnels. We've only just arrived, and already I cannot help but feel trapped.
We'll get in and out as quickly as we can. Just tell me if you start having problems, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Please stay behind the line. Next. 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 Please stay behind the line. Stay behind the line, please. Step forward. Next. Step forward. Next. 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 Step forward. Stay behind the line, please.
What's going on? What are you doing?
We're trapped! Get us out, Katra! We are easy targets here!
What's happening? What did I do?
The precautions have marked you as dangerous. You'll be detained, examined, and questioned.
Why do they say I'm dangerous?
Our wards indicate that there's been tampering with your mind or soul. There's a foreign entity inside of you.
Again? How many times will our simple presence be a cause for suspicion or study? This is growing tiresome.
Do you have any explanation for this? My first instinct is to call you nuts. Either way, you'll be detained until we finish evaluating you. Our commander's on the way to address this personally.
How long will all of this take?
That is for our commander to decide. You might not be allowed to leave at all.
So you're the one who set our alarms to screaming like a goat that's been cornered by a mountain lion? Fenrir, I don't feel like wasting our time here, so cast your spells and let's get on with our lives. If you resist his spells, he will know. Submit to them, or we will use more invasive and painful methods to get what we need out of you.
I would suggest that you answer Commander Tordek's questions fully and truthfully, while providing any other information that's applicable to our investigation and/or Mithril Hall and its denizens.
As the dwarf casts his spell, you feel a sensation akin to what you did when Thesserai's assistant cast Zone of Truth on you. This, however, is more direct, targeted, and instead of trying to prevent a certain kind of action, you can feel something trying to take control of a part of your mind and thereby compel you to follow his instructions.
This is one of the times where I gotta cooperate here.
Good. The first thing I want to know about is this entity inside of you. Finger says that there is another consciousness living inside of you, but that it does not seem to do you any harm. What is it, and do you or it wish to harm the people of Mithril Hall?
It is the soul of the noble dragon Endan.
It seems that your magics have not failed.
No, though I must admit to not believing it when the detection spells registered a dragon's presence.
Damn.
Surprising as all of this is, what business have you in Mithril Hall? Why come here?
We have heard rumors about strange things happening in Mithril Hall, including disappearances and bizarre behavior. Since the people and creatures we are hunting are not of this world, and have a history of kidnapping while working with humanoids, this seemed the most likely place to look.
While I am sure that some of the rumors you have heard are exaggerated, things are certainly not ideal here either. Before we go any further, perhaps it would be best if you started from the beginning and told me all you know and what manner of foe you are looking for.
I will endeavor to be as
good. Time is precious. So these pale things in the tunnels we've found. That they are not from Faerun explains why no one in the city is familiar with them. We had thought that they were perhaps a lost people from the Underdark, as those caverns are vast and not all of them explored. I had suspected that their appearance might have something to do with our missing people.
What did you think they had to do with this?
I had thought that perhaps they were the ones controlling those who we found trying to enter the deep tunnels. That this is probably a cult that some of our missing people might have joined willingly makes this issue all the more complicated and dangerous.
People have been behaving strangely too, right?
Aye. The commander of Mithril Hall's scouting forces had repeatedly sent squads into the Underdark over the last months, and none of them came back. He also pushed for expansion into the tunnels and other projects that would put workers and fighters outside of our gates and barriers. We moved to question him, but he died when we tried to arrest him. I wonder if perhaps he was an accomplice to this cult. It makes me wonder just how many of our own people have willingly surrendered themselves to this cause. As for whatever has taken the dragon's body, that is not an enemy we can allow to rest at our front door.
So what do you plan to do about it?
Kill it, of course. If you cannot remove the creature from Endandravair's...
But you are willing to let us try first.
I am. Partly because the most callous and pragmatic smart thing to do would be to allow it. If you succeed, then the problem is solved. If you fail, then you will most likely die and be unable to stop us. Furthermore, you seem to genuinely believe you can accomplish this, even while compelled to tell us the truth of yourself and your journeys. You have spoken of overcoming monstrous creatures and seem to have a plan with this Rod of Alignment, which Fengir would salivate over if you gave him a chance to examine it.
I would not salivate.
Yes, you would. Because of your confidence and because it is right to help a goodly dragon, we will move forward with your plan and aid you as we can. Our scouts have tracked these Starspawn to a set of ruins in the Underdark that they seem to be using as their base. Chances are you will find your dragon there, or at least more information about where it could be. However, confidence can be unwarranted. To make sure that you are up to the task, we will test you. A simple sparring match should do.
Alright, let's get to it.
It will be you against, say, 3 of our best fighters. If you beat them, then we will assist you. If you cannot, then we will have to consider you a liability and keep you from interfering while we kill the possessed dragon. Much as it pains me to admit.
3 against 1 seems a bit unfair.
The ones I have in mind each earned their reputations fairly. One slew a hook horror when he was a fresh recruit in the army, and the other 2 were essential in finding and exterminating an illithid outpost.
Sorry, Hook?
A predator of the Underdark with a sharp beak and a pair of hooks instead of arms that are just as capable of rending flesh as they are of helping the monster climb about. They are normally pack hunters, but Varg managed to get cornered by one. Crazy dwarf hacked it to pieces, though the things are covered in a carapace as tough as wood.
What is an illithid?
They're more commonly known as mind flayers. They read minds, can brainwash prey, kill you with their psychic abilities, or simply crack open your skull and suck your brain out. Now that I mention it, there have been more reports of mind flayer signs lately.
Hey, boy.
Should look into that.
Very well.
Excellent. In that case, finger...
The shaba take you, Tordek. Felt like I was about to start bleeding out of my eyes from maintaining the suggestion for so long.
I would never let that happen. Else your wife would skin me alive once she saw you.
And I would let her.
You're free to go now. I will return to my other duties, and when you are ready, report to the Silverbeard Arena to face 3 of our champions.
I don't know where that is. What's this? Oh, this is really... Oh. Hmm. I get 15 gold. Arena's over there and it looks amazing, honestly. Oh! Hey, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from falling. That looks gorgeous down there. Oh. Oh, that looks so pretty.
Remember, this fight determines whether you even have a chance to save me and separate us. Not to make you panic or cause undue stress, but this might as well be a matter of life and death.
Yeah, right. No pressure. Thanks.
Ah, yes. The human. Turdic said that he was sending you this way. Ready to get beaten
I'm
into
a
the
tiefling.
What are the rules for this?
Don't kill each other. Magic is wonderful stuff, but cutting off an arm could kill someone as easily as stabbing them, and it gets really expensive and difficult to bring people back from the dead. So, yeah.
I'm ready.
Uh-huh. Sure. believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. Guess Tordex saw something new and was right. Again. I should know better by now than to second guess him. Anywho, I'll send word along that you've passed his test. Once you're patched up and ready, speak with him about whatever it was that got you down here in the first place.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. I heard the good news. I suspected that you would at least make a good show of things, but even I'm impressed to hear that you defeated all 3 of the
Yay.
warriors I picked. Perhaps you can save your friend after all.
So, what now?
Now I am going to send you with a squad of soldiers into the Underdark to invade the lair of a relatively unknown foe. We have a very rough estimate of how many Starspawn there are, but if there are any cultists or prisoners, they have stayed within the ruins. I have already made the arrangements and my soldiers are moving ahead to further scout and prepare for the attack. Before you leave though, you should wear this. This will prevent anyone from scrying on you, like the cultists probably did when they found you at Kelvin's cairn. Don't want the evil little vermin to see you coming now, do we? Now get going. You have a dragon to rescue.
I'll throw you into my back pocket. You are going to go here. So I'm definitely going to need healing potions for this, because it didn't do too well. I definitely probably should have, like... Maybe picking Paladin would have been better for me. You know, there's little imps.
Without sunlight, there is little plant life in the Underdark. Instead, mushroom forests like this one sprout from decomposing material. Creatures come to feed on these mushrooms, and those creatures are eaten by predators, and then new mushrooms grow from what is left over. They are not too different from forests on the surface in that regard. Just don't try to eat them, is all.
Yeah, you don't eat mushrooms growing out of corpse. Okay, I am... concerned about what that is up there. What the hell? How's that tower like that? Alright. Beautiful looking plants.
Finally. Was wondering when you'd show up. Are you ready for this?
Did you learn anything more?
Not much, and no. Just got a better lay of the land, really. If it wasn't for the occasional group of white ones popping out and skittering about, I'd think this place was deserted. Still, we have enough information for a plan of attack, if you're ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Nervous? Yeah, can't say as I blame you, kid. If I'm being honest, I'm ready to puke. To help make sure that you don't have to deal with too many bad guys inside, my squad and I will cause a distraction and draw as many enemies as we can into a battle outside. We chose a good spot to attack from, but we don't know how many are in there, so be quick. Doesn't matter how good we are. If we get swarmed, it's over. So, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, let us go first then. Once you hear us starting to fight, you go to that side entrance over there. Good luck.
This is a little too familiar. The cave, the star spawn, and again I cannot fight. No. This is different. This is not what happened last time. We are not the victim. We are the hunter. We are the hunter.
We've got this. Just bear with it. This will be
What
over
the
soon.
hell? I went the wrong way. Let's go. Go. We gotta go as fast as possible. Fuck. No. Damn it, I can't go this way. I like being a spellcaster in most games because I get a lot of range. Oh shit. Gotta go this way. Oh, boy.
What are you doing? I did everything you asked!
That's
I
not me.
believe you.
That's someone else. It's someone else.
What more do you want from me?
Doctor,
What is that?
get us
Stop,
away from
please!
death.
An exchange. A sleeper to awaken. For the awakened to enter the dream.
Oh shit. Let's check under here. like this. I don't like this at all. Oh my. Check every side room. Might be able to get hints from one of them.